Welcome back to Larry's Wild Ride, builders. Last time around, we came up to a fork in the road, literally, not metaphorically, and we were trying to decide which way to go. I think we are gonna head off in this direction. We'll drive by the sand pit and just see what it is. We'll see where this road goes, although I have a feeling it's just gonna end up here, but we don't know what it is. It could be another evac shelter. Maybe we'll have a little more luck with this one. And if that's a dead end, then it's a dead end. Let's start going. We got 35% fuel still. Do remember that that wasn't the only thing wrong. At some point, the battery may give out, which will make us very sad. 3 sparrows. I mean, it literally is a sand pit, huh? Open air sand pit. Gravel. Okay, some sort of machinery, old machinery, assorted rusty machinery. All right, that just is what it is, I guess. I was kind of expecting some vehicles and tools. Doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. All right, but no danger either, so that's all right. You hear a hum. Some chipmunks and some ducks. Sure, sure. Murky water, not really interested. All right, what is it going to be at the end of this road? What is it going to be? Also, okay, safe mode is on. We don't need any oopsies. Okay, it looks like we're moving into a driveway to a rural house. And there is something north of there. You fumble with the motor. Yeah, see, gotta be careful. We are not the best driver. Whoa, whoa, buddy, slow down. Okay. Good sign that we're not seeing any action. Okay, whoa, man. I am really fumbling with these controls all of a sudden. Yeah, be careful. All right, we haven't had any problems starting this thing. I think I feel comfortable enough letting it turn off. How are we doing? Okay, we have actually charged the battery. The battery is undamaged. It's right here. And so since it's undamaged, it's not leaking power. It looks like it was just low. We are down to 3.6 liters of gas. And we have a damaged alternator, but it looks like that's fine. It is charging the battery, so that's good enough. Okay, and let's activate our axe. Oh, right, our wrench. All right, now, what the heck was my problem here before? Why did my toolbox, did it fall out or did I just mess something up? Is the question. Okay, vehicle's definitely there. All right, so we'd like to drop. We'll drop our naughty magazine. We'll drop our flashlight. Do I want to do that? Yes. And our adjustable wrench. That wrench is huge. You put your adjustable wrench in the motorcycle's box. You all saw it. Caught in 4K. Well, 1440p, but you get the idea. You grit your teeth and prepare for a good fight. That's telling us that our brawling is back on. All right. Excuse me. Anyone home? Let's just do a quick clear of the house. All right, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Now, the downsides, even if this place is cool, and it looks like this place is pretty cool, there's not going to be a ton of stuff here. This is not going to be a long-term solution. But in the short term, we definitely can sleep here tonight. Okay, what time is it? Okay, it is not even 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, look at this. We have a fireplace. That would be Peachy Keen. Right, just let's close a couple windows here. Looks like I don't have to worry too much. It looks pretty chill around here, but let's not pull anything in here that we don't need. All right, step one. Places that have clothing. Please have a backpack or something. A halter top. Not quite what we need. A patchwork quilt. Nothing burned, whatever that novel is. In the washroom. Salt water. A long sleeve shirt that doesn't fit me. A meat cleaver. It's a nice butchering item. A casserole pot. Matches. Honey mustard. Apparently that's just really popular around here. We just keep seeing more and more of that. Steel frying pan. Over at the sink, we have a filthy sponge, some ammonia. Dental floss. Yeah, man. Whoops. Man. Plastic bag, ankle socks, leather. If I put on a leather belt. Okay, my axe ring holster does use the same slot. I don't need that, so let's put it away. Like we saw, being encumbered, no good. Extra large ankle socks, some bad fitting leather gloves. Rip. All right, well, under the hood, good read. Let me move both of those underneath me. I just want to haul everything. I'm just gonna throw things on the floor here for now. What was that? Just a random glass bottle and an aluminum can. We're not hungry. We're still pretty slaked. A cabin. Okay. Man. God, it's too early in the day to bunker down. We gotta keep moving. Let's put those in there. Put them in the motorcycles box. I think I'm gonna grab one of those knives too. And maybe one of the pots. So grab... I don't actually know which one is better. Chef knife or a meat cleaver. Meat cleaver. A menacing looking knife with a broad, square-shaped blade. Its heft and sharpness will make a very effective melee weapon and an excellent butchering tool. -1 to hit. Base moves per attack is 88. I don't know if I agree that that's a great weapon. 25 butchering and 2 cutting. Steak knife. 15 butchering, 2 cutting, 1 fine cutting. 22 butchering, 1 and 1. I mean, we really wouldn't want to use that blade. I think I'll take a carving knife. It doesn't fit in any pockets. Of course it doesn't. All right, well, put our axe in the ring. Grab... what was a carving knife? All right. Grab the knife. Man, notice the difference when you find an early bag versus when you don't. Okay, I think we're just gonna leave the bike here. Looks like that cabin's off-road a little bit. We'll see what we can do. Found a flaking rock. Not helpful. Okay, something destroyed the corner of the house. Several pieces of it. Dog. I will fight a dog. I hope it's just the one. You see a zombie dog? Yeah, I sure do, game. Now what we want is him to come this way. You hear a whomp. 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 So he's going through the rubble. There we go. He got stuck on the railing. Okay, and a regular zombie, same plan. Come here, buddy. Okay, we should really stop running. That's, oops. Yeah, come over here. Come over here, yep. Hurt yourself while you're going through the rubble. We like that. Hit him for 40. Back away. And down. Alright, so... he's got some caffeinated chewing gum. A leather wallet, a mini lighter, some pork sticks. Well, thank you. Would you like to share with the class? We'll be taking those, and we'll smash you. And we're gonna wait 20 seconds. And we're not gonna forget about Mr. Zombie Dog. Yeah, you get down too. Anybody else home? Again, clothing is my most wanted at the moment. Badly fitting boxer shorts, some pillows, wool socks, a bikini top. I don't think we're that kind of biker. AAA guide. That's going to be driving skill, I believe. Glamopolitan is tailoring. Paramedic is medic. I mean, at least the beginning books have been really kind to me. No bath toys, please. Nah, don't need that. You can... well, hold on. Can I activate the towel? You're already dry. Okay, yeah. You can have a towel with you to dry off. It'll make your guy lose less mood for being wet. Boxer briefs that don't fit, and some jorts. Blade Fighter's notes. Guns and ammo. Dainty dishes fit for a king. And the analyst. I don't actually know. No, I think dainty dishes might actually have a recipe in it. If I remember right, it's kind of a weird book. It doesn't give me any skill though. A very weird sprite for 12 gauge buckshot. Oh, it's not even buckshot, it's birdshot. I mean, literally, unless we were killing birds, I don't think I want birdshot. Caffeinated citrus soda. Okay, a radio. Let me think about that. A sewing kit. Oh, beautiful. Some sardines. All right, that's a nice grab. That's a real nice grab. Some clean water. Yeah, I'm all full. All right, give me... oh, we're still turgid. Some pickled vegetables, some vegetable soup, tarpaulin. All right, we'll just remember that's there for the time being. A kitty spoon, steak knives. Oops. Some bleach. All right, well, yikes. All right, let's just sit for a second. Let me just do the same thing we did last time. Reading this book does morale. I do see that, like, I don't really have enough room over here, but I don't really know what else I can get rid of that isn't useful at the moment. So we'll just read these and then we'll look at them in the log. All right, it's 10:20 by now. And again, the reason I want to do that, yeah, see, like, we don't need Blade Fighter notes. We're already better at cutting skill, so that's useless. All right, the AAA guide. Bring our vehicle skills to 3. Oh. Glamopolitan. Cooking skill to 1. Marksman to 1. Medicine to 1. Now, the medicine to 1 is the thing that interests me the most. Medical skill plus medical, like, consumables is how we heal better. And healing is slow sometimes. Very, very slow if we get badly wounded. I do think last time we died, We made a little bit of a mistake reading too early in the day. All right, we're probably not going to hang around here, so I'm going to eat those vegetables and the vegetable soup. All right, now we can activate our smartphone, and we have a calorie tracker that automatically runs. We've eaten 965 calories today. Now, usually the game is balanced around about 2,000 kilocal diet, except we are doing a lot of strenuous activity, so we probably want 25 to 3,000. Our character is a little overweight apparently, so it'd be okay if we let him drop some. I really wish we had room for those jars and this sealed water. What else am I carrying that we could get rid of? Not a whole lot, if I'm being honest. Oh, we have one more book I didn't read. What is that? Okay, it's either a for fun book, well, for mood book, or something else. Either way, not useful. A beanie that's a poor fit. A balloon. Does have a stove in here, but no good. All right, I mean, I don't regret that. That's not a horrible place. Just, I think our other one's better if we were gonna stay, and we're not gonna stay, so. At least we have the basket on the bike, and then we can be exceptionally sad when we lose it. All right, we'll put the books in there. I do think I need to drop off this food stuff. We'll keep the soda on us. I'm just thinking we'll put that towel in there. If I lose the bike, what is going to make me the saddest that I'm missing? Okay, those cotton balls don't do anything on their own, and I don't need to eat vitamins constantly, so let's put those in there too. Oh no. My wood axe has taken some damage. Man, we must have gotten unlucky. I noticed when we fought the dog that there were some nails on the ground mid-fight. I thought the dog had done that, but I wonder if we hit the banister when we hit the dog. Rip. Yeah, when we lose the axe, our combat abilities, they're not going to go to zero. Like, we have melee skill, we have bash, we have cut, but they're going to be severely limited. We're going to have to pick up like a pipe or a stick or something. Try to craft something up that's a little bit better than that. I am really disappointed. The one thing I realized that we did miss out of that toolbox, whether I just didn't put it in the basket properly or if it fell out somehow, was the duct tape. I think they had duct tape in there. That's a really handy crafting material. Now, I don't normally do this, but can I do... What is our auto drive? Go to destination. No. Toggle explore, toggle fast scroll. In fact, I should do... So, explored and explored. And you know what? Back in town... Well, I guess that really is all we did. Oh, we hit that... We did hit this too. Explored. Just to help myself if I have time between edits. Okay, now, there is a way to auto-drive. I thought it was go to destination. Maybe we're just not good enough of a driver to use it. Okay, whatever. It's not something I use too often because I'm just too paranoid. All we need to do is, like, drive it at full speed into a roadblock or something. Get ourselves killed. Sparrow, turkey. Well, hey, if we had that shotgun and that bird shot, we could have got a turkey for dinner. Sun's glares making it hard to see. Guard dog. Okay, we have a group of dogs up ahead. Now, they're tracking. They're not hostile. We'll go to the side. Whoa, buddy. Okay, we're having some trouble. I don't know if it's the bike damage or our skills just being terrible, but man. Sometimes that bike is just careening around. I wonder if we've damaged the tires. Wheel mount is pretty damaged. Tire is damaged. Headlight is damaged. Tire is damaged. Okay, we got a lot going on here. But I do keep seeing you fumble with the controls, so yeah. Now, are we gaining? I don't remember in this version how skills work for that. Do we have driving? Yeah, vehicles. Okay, we've actually gained a level of vehicles, and we're 83% into the next one. Ecology looks like it's probably replaced Survivor. If I had to guess, I've been searching a few bushes. That sounds about right to me to be at 75%. And we've gained 1% cutting, 1% bashing, 1% melee skills. So it is what it is on that. Okay. Well, that's something at least. The focus score in the very top right is kind of like an XP modifier. So if you run out of focus, you're going to get a lot worse XP. Driving used to just absolutely tank your focus because you gain so much XP for doing it. Doesn't seem to be the case now. 75 isn't like misery. But we have not seen anything else of note. Very unfortunate. I think our dream was a better start than this one. Finding that little town that we were relatively easily able to clear out was pretty handy. Okay, another bend in the road. All right, well, we're seeing a radio tower. Okay, that's where we're going. What we got over here? A billboard. And then this is going to be farmlands. Hayfield and a farm field. All right, could be another rural house over there. Or it could just be fields. But did I hear a thump? Boy shorts, ankle socks, a scissor jack, a lug wrench. The scissor jack would be nice if we have to change a tire, but I don't think I can fit it here. A couple of things in the vehicle. Well, that's actually in good shape. That lug makes me think that they have a flat tire. There's no one around? There's nothing around. Okay, you know what? Let's come to a stop here. We'll let go of the controls. What's your deal? Car battery is dead. Also out of fuel. Alright, not going to be useful, but... What do you got? A gold gas discount card and some pine nuts. Also a telescoping umbrella. I mean, that'd be nice to stay out of the cold, I guess. The wet. Flashlight and a bunch of duct tape. Jumper cables. And another toolbox. Okay, so it seems like maybe toolboxes got added to car loot tables. Those used to be pretty rare. Do I want to grab that? You know what? I think I do. All right, so let's put our axe on our ring. Let's get item. The toolbox has the cardboard rolls and the flashlight in them. So we'll wield that and we'll grab the jumper cables. And then I'd like to insert, actually let's do it here. Insert into the toolbox. Okay, can I do things? Yes. I want the wrench. I want the light, the flashlight, towel. I mean, honestly, can I fit the books too? I mean, this is so much easier to unload than 50 individual items. It'll take our character less time to pick up one little box that already has things in it. Yeah. All right, now, toolbox. You put your toolbox in the motorcycles box. You better be there when I come and look for you. Because I just put all of our goodies in there. All right. Man, how good was it to find a motorcycle? Now, in full disclosure, a field campsite has a pretty good chance to spawn a motorcycle. Hence why I was like, ooh, I am willing to fight for that. That's just meta knowledge, but, you know, it makes sense, right? Like, somebody's on a road trip and they're camping. All right, bang up vehicle. We're not seeing anything but some crows. Okay, same, man, I keep hoping we're gonna find one of these that has like a little attached Radio Shack. No of controls. All right, the last one wasn't locked. This one is, so we'll climb it. Oops. I'm having to get used to moving my hand around my keyboard a whole bunch with my microphone here. A rain hood, a blanket, a swim cap. All right, so somebody was up here. Oh, well, this is the top. Okay. What do we got? Okay, well, I'll rip a little bit here. Amigo Scout Tower. Well. Not going over there. Something over here, but we don't know what. Something, we don't know what. That could be an evac shelter. A trailhead. And we got a farming area. Could be a house here. House in a barn, maybe. There's an orchard. Orchards sometimes have like a roadside stall, like cell stall. But they also tend to have a couple zombies around. Depression. Yeah, I got plenty of that. Okay, I think we're gonna go see if we can figure out what these are. This doesn't look to be a dead end. And in this direction, Amigo encampment. Huh. Have Migos been made more common? It would be rather unusual for me to see multiple Migo things on the same map. And it looks like they're maybe right outside of town too. Well, we already saw what happens when we bump into Amigo. We are not... We have a slow weapon, we have no dodge, we have no armor. We are not looking to fight Migos. That is courting death, as it were. Alright, well, let's go up north and see what we can see. 5 crows. Yeah, these crows, I think, spawn near farms. Or at least it's a place they can spawn. Okay, we want to take a right, and then when we come up to the next bend, we want to see if we can see those buildings. Knowing that there could be Migos about. New banged up vehicle. I don't think we stopped for that. That is an aggressive crow. A horrible bird grown 3 or 4 times bigger than it ought to be possible and sporting a swollen gut that looked comical if it wasn't for the razor-sharp beak and the madness in its beady eyes. Let's give that a little bit of gas here, eh? Yeah, we're not interested in that. Okay, slow it back down. Alright, what do we got? Can we see it? No. And I see more buildings over here. Alright, this ground isn't ridiculous. I think I'm going to drive it. I hope I don't have regrets. Okay, don't. Okay, those oversized crows are also hostile. I wonder if it's the noise that's doing it, because we were near crows before and not having this amount of problem. Migo and 3 zombie soldiers. Okay, now on the bright side, Migos and soldiers are not allied, so that they're going to be a little bit self-contained for a minute. Okay, we have silos. Having flyers chasing me, I'm not going to stop and get out to climb a silo. That's unfortunate. I wouldn't have minded getting up there and getting a look around. Alright, I think there's going to be a dirt road here, and we'll see what that takes us to. Otherwise, I have a feeling this is all dead-end farms, unfortunately. Alright, so we'll give them a little bit of a berth here. They don't have guns or anything. or at least none that they're able to fire. They're too far gone to make that use. But they just beat the crap out of Amigo, and now they're looking for some more fun. And I would like to not be that fun. Let's get back on these roads. I'm worried our bike's gonna break. All right, here we go. Back on the dirt road. What is that? Oh, that's not good. Man, could the apocalypse just chill a little bit? An oversized wasp. It's about as fast as you. A huge wasp the size of a large cat with bright yellow markings on her jet black carapace and a threatening stinger. She flies around erratically, searching for small prey. Paper wall. A huge wall of ambiguous pulpy matter covered in sticky wasp saliva. You could smash it down effortlessly. Yeah, I'm sure you could. I wish I had a Molotov. That would also be rather effective. And what's going on over here? What are you? Oversized slug, and it's breeding. Okay, you're getting eaten by birds. Apocalypse, could we just chill a little, eh? Crow's getting spicy. Okay, we do have a farmhouse, but we also have a lot of spicy birds. Are they hostile? They all are, and one is still chasing. I would like to make a stop here. All right, let's just drive forward until he's out of sight. Oh, or hear me out. Maybe we don't stop here with the zombie soldier. Now, they're not evolving into zombie soldiers, but there's a zombie who was a soldier here. That is unfortunate. I would have loved to stop there, but we are not touching a zombie soldier. Not interested. All right, so this road, I can already tell you, it's gonna circle to a dead end for that trailhead. Trailheads aren't misery, but it's just not what we're looking for at the moment. So let's just get back down here. We'll check out what that mystery building was. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be a good evac shelter. What's going on over here? Oh man, so having that Migo scout tower in the area. All right, that zombie has him grabbed, but he is slaughtering these zombies pretty effectively, I would say. All right, well, we're gonna, what are we doing? We're doing 12 at the moment. All right, we're not gonna slow down here. Screech on past that. No, thank you. Yeah, so the fact that they're over here, I'm assuming they're coming from here, but that is a not small amount of distance for them to have traveled. A desolate barn and a trailhead. No. Nope. We're not stopping for either one of those. That would be no use. Man, so what did we get? I mean, we got a couple decent books at that one house. We got a little bit of food in us, a little bit of liquid. We do have the wrench we found. We have a hard hat. We do have a sewing kit. Sewing kit's a nice pickup too. Do I have a book? I don't remember if I have a book that teaches tailoring. All right, let's slow it down here. I see a giant cicada. I think I could take a giant cicada if I had to. Okay, let go of controls. What do you know? A coupe is dented and the wheels are unbalanced. Looks like it's missing all kinds of stuff. What do you not like? The giant cicada? I don't know why I didn't like that. Open the coupe's door. Get items. Some pork sticks. Alright, well, we'll take them. Moon is new moon. Temperature. Fog. Okay, the fog just rolled in. Well. That hurts my vision. Normally, that might be a good thing, but at the moment, when I need to see what's over here, not so much. Okay, well, we're gonna turn, because again, that's just leading to a trailhead. Apparently that must be a really nice hiking spot with all those like 4 trailheads right in the same area. Unfortunately, that's not gonna help me at the moment. Does headlights don't work? Okay. Alright. If it has a headlight, it's not working. Alright, what do we see? A garbage collection point. Weirdly enough, kind of a wide loot table. Could be an amazing find. Also tends to have a lot of really dangerous zombies. A pavilion, mobile homes, administration building, and a parking lot. That, anything with a parking lot makes me think lots of people, and lots of people makes me think zombies. Alright, I'm gonna be a little bit gung-ho here. We haven't had any problems with our bike. I like the flag. One zombie at 7 o'clock. I don't have to go through this town. But here's the thing. If I want to come back and raid it at night, if I see it now, I'll have at least a basic idea of what the city looks like, rather than just fumbling in the dark. Plus, if I go out of town in one direction, I can kind of like scoop some of the zombies and make coming in, like, for example, from the north a little easier. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of mobile homes. I don't actually know mobile homes. I'm not sure if they were in game when I played last time. Or if they were, I've never bothered to go loot them. I mean, there are zombies around, but this isn't like crawling. I haven't seen anything like tough zombies, the worst thing we've seen. That's doable. What is that in the road? Oh, that's the flying woodpecker's shadow, I bet. I am vaguely interested in the admin building just because I don't know what it is. 2 zombie children. Why are you moving so quick? What are you? Just a regular zombie? You look like you're going somewhere with a purpose. Okay, just a nice little suburb here. Nothing crazy. One zombie soldier on the west side of town. I'm very not interested. I'm very not interested in touching them. Him having armor, our blunt's gonna do very little. We're gonna be relying only on our cut damage, and our axe is already damaged. Having to hack our way through like Kevlar, I'm not looking forward to it. Let's put it that way. Oh. That was my bad. That was my bad. Just a little bit of a wobbly there. All right, but overall though, he's really the only guy. I mean, a rotting zombie dog isn't a zapper. Never mind. What do we got? All right, to my north of me. Now, if we come at night, the zapper is not dangerous because we can see him in the dark. So that's actually not terrible. Yeah, electric zombie, not interested. A large industrial building. We're just not at the point where that's good. Like, it's at certain points of the game, there's certain places that are of interest. I don't think going there now. I mean, I don't even have a backpack. We're not going to be able to haul out any cool things we find. Okay, the fog cleared up. Well, that made me see a lot more zombies. Apparently there's a frenzied victim down here who's going to get eaten momentarily. I do like that they added these, like humans that are having mental breakdowns. Just because it adds a little bit of variety to otherwise kind of just samey zombies. All right, now unfortunately, this is A very weird town. There's no businesses here. You guys have to all drive all the way down to the freeway to go shopping. So actually, ironically enough, that's actually kind of like a lot of little places around where I live. All right, we're definitely not going to try to double back though. Hazmat zombie, a SWAT zombie. Okay, we're seeing a little more spice over here on this side of town. That car looks to be in pretty good shape. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that I'm willing to die for. Let's put it that way. All right, we don't know what these buildings are, but I'm willing to bet that they are probably just more houses. Okay, I see you out in front of me, buddy. I'm being chased, that's fine. Yeah, I want to run through here just to see what it is. I also don't want to draw those zombies to the north. If I do come back, we'll come in on that northeast side of town. There was only one soldier that we saw. Okay, there's nothing here. In fact, let's not even drag these guys north. Let's draw them down this direction. And then we'll just leave town this way. Motorcycle's wheels damaged by running over rough terrain. Don't do that. Don't be damaged by driving over. You turn slower than you meant to. You oversteer. Okay. I gotta be a little zippy here because I don't want them to watch me go and follow me this direction. Okay. That wasn't terrible. So we should have drawn a good chunk of things that were in this area, down here and over here. So we might be a little safer if we want to poke around here, but we do need to remember there's a soldier and a shocker over here. Look at that. Even, I don't remember if there was a horde there before, but we caused them to horde up. I guess nowadays they can hear loud sounds like 2 kilometers away. Again, for a game set in New England, it should be in miles. That's just a setting problem. Fog rolled back in. I really hope this isn't a dead end. I'm not interested in that industrial park. Yeah, hopefully that's the turnoff to go in there, and hopefully this road goes somewhere else. Scorched zombies. A heavily burned zombie that still reeks of charred meat. Its flesh has mended into a leathery shell of meat. No thank you. No thank you. Like I said, maybe there would be some pretty good stuff in there. Maybe there wouldn't be. But it's of no mind to me at the moment. Are those railroad tracks or is there a subway entrance here? Okay, also, the road did not go to a dead end. What are we up to? It's only 11:15 in the morning. A bunch of birds. Yeah, 11 sparrows, if I had to be exact. Man, is the game mocking me for not grabbing that bird shot? Couldn't have shot it anyways. I don't have a weapon that fires bird or shoddy. Another trailhead. Okay, you know what? Maybe this is a sign. Maybe it's telling me, Babel, you should check out some of these trailheads. Okay, well, if it was a sign, it wasn't a very good one. Now let's... Rams into the tree trunk. What? Careful, careful. Okay. Let go. What do you know? This is an electric sports coupe with... Does have storage batteries. Large ones. Has one battery which is damaged and draining quite heavily. Has wheels. Security system has been destroyed. Has controls. Where's your engine? Oh, you missing an engine? Oh. All right, I will say, remember that? This would be a great place to come back and get some large storage batteries. Oh, man. No overnight camping. Moreno Trail. And then this has a map in it. If you could pick it, you can get the map out. I've tried smashing it, but somehow that always destroys the map, so very clever. All right, well, let's not hit the tree trunk again. Man, if that had been working, an electric, now admittedly that doesn't have any solar panels or anything, so it wouldn't be forever, but better than us having to find something to refuel this with. I don't have a hose. All we have is a jumper cable, I believe. Or no, actually, I think we lost our jumper cable. All right, what are we doing here? Okay, we're rolling into another city. And it doesn't look like we have an easy way around, although I do see a trailhead over here. So if we have to abandon, we can. This is, by the way, this is not safe what I'm doing. Driving through these places. If this bike dies on me in the middle of town, we are so dead. A feral human and a thorny shambler. Okay, that's telling me some dangerous things. A shambling undead humanoid, its body overgrown with a tangled mass of otherworldly vegetation. Hunched over and dragging its feet as it moves, the bramble utterly enveloping its upper half twitches and moves with a life of its own, tendrils tipped with a paralytic sting. Feral human. Their pupils are dilated, and what can be seen of the iris and scarea are bloodshot. This pipe-wielding maniac still breathes, but the zombies treat them like one of their own. I'm hearing words like paralytic sting, and furls sometimes are smart enough to throw rocks. I don't think I want to. I think we're just gonna nope right out of that one, and we're gonna take that risky off-road. Yeah, I need to be very careful. Oh man. Okay, this was not the place to do this. Okay, hang on. No, put it in reverse. Okay, there we go. Okay, we want to wait until we're around this chunk of forest to the field. There we go. This has a lot better chance of me not slamming into something stupid. And we're just gonna follow the edge of the forest and head towards that trailhead that we saw. Oversized wasp. Another apocalypse. Apocalypse, could you chill out? Could you chill out for a few minutes? 2 wasp nests, 2 Amigo Scout Tower and Amigo encampment. Yeah, those are things that exist. Okay, here we go. A little bit more interesting of a trailhead, maybe. Roll on in here. These are usually pretty empty. Okay, there is a water pump. Now, me personally, I would not drink that water without boiling it. But that is a source of a place with water. Little cabin area with a stove in it. Unfortunately, nothing else. Dozier Trail. Please don't feed the wildlife. Yeah, tell me about it. Ooh. There's a house right here. You know what? Let's turn this bad boy off. What do we got on us? Okay, let me drop the pork sticks and the antibiotics and the sewing kit. We'll keep 1 soda on us. No, not even that. I have no carrying capacity. All right, let's see if we can maybe cozy up to that house. Okay, we see a broken window, couple broken windows. Okay, there's a neighbor house and a fat zombie inside. I mean, we can take a fat. I'd like to lure him towards a window that he's not gonna break. And another zombie. And they're having trouble seeing me in the fog, I think. Alright, now. Yep, sure do. He has the red exclamation point, so I think he has seen me. Yeah, he's trying. Dude. What? Alright. What are you doing, dummy? Well, now he's definitely riled up everyone. Okay, this is gonna be spicy. And of course, yet again, the fog disappears right when I'm in the middle of something that would sure be nice if I didn't get spotted doing. Alright, zombie kid, come over here to this bush. Okay. Sorry, kid. Nothing personnel. Folding knife. Kid had a knife. You saw it. You saw it. Came at me with that knife. Chewing gum. Look, don't judge me. We need to counteract. Look at our mood. We have a sad red face because we had to finish off a kid. Okay, we know there's another regular zombie in here, and he's pretty riled up from all that banging. Fat zombie. Okay, has not seen me apparently. Have you literally damaged all the doors? Okay, crouch. I'm taking some risks here, but we're gonna have to take some risks here because we just have not found much. A bag. A bag is what I need. A bandana. I might be able to wear a bandana. Leather pants. Leather pants are better than our jeans, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Wear boxer briefs. Drop our old boxer briefs. Don't ask how I'm doing this. Just, you don't even want to know. And then we want to item our leather pants. Insert. Lighter, multi-tool. Basically everything that's on me needs to go into there. We're gonna drop the jeans. And then look at the jeans. Okay, it's not showing that there's anything in the jeans. Alright, well, hey. There you guys go. Leather jeans, and we're wearing a bandana on our face. Activate. Okay, so bandana, if you activate it, you can pull it down. So if your mouth is getting covered, I guess it turned into a kerchief when I'm not wearing it like that. You know, we gotta be a little fancy around here. So if our mouth gets cold, we can pull that up. If we're breathing weird stuff, we could pull it up maybe. Okay, none of that's any use. Do we have anything damaged? Ironically not. So the double upright lines is standard durability. The pluses is good durability. The yellow one and a slanty means it's been damaged a little bit. That's my axe. Oh, cargo pants. Would love cargo pants, but they don't fit. And we don't have the skill or the time at the moment to fiddle with that. 2 character sheets. Oh man. Need to find the, there's a D&D basement. Let's actually go back to walking. A hockey mask. That's not actually a bad piece of armor. 4 bash, 4 cut for the face. if I wear that, that doesn't conflict with anything. Does that cause me any problems? A protective face mask made of thick plastic, commonly worn by hockey goalies. Covers the eyes and the face. Yeah, I guess our character doesn't wear glasses. Normally this would be a problem because I normally play characters with glasses. Go figure. Okay. All right, so we have a hockey mask underneath our hard hat. How to succeed in business? Probably not. From the east. Okay, he's outside, I think. And I don't need to go into that front room. That's just asking. That's getting too greedy. Especially with a noisemaker around. A rotten apple. Rotten eggs. Okay, a lemon, an orange, and a raw potato. I'm gonna eat the lemon. I'm gonna eat the orange. I'd love to take that potato with. Can I grab that? Does that one fit? Yeah, maybe we can cook that tonight. Glass jar, a ladle, a thermos. I love getting to the point where I can have a thermos of some sort of like herbal tea or something. And then we could go out exploring it with a nice warm drink to cheer us up. I may mark that that's here. Flashlight that's off. You know what? 3 long strings. I'll take that. A little bit of super glue. I'll take that too. Let's note that. So in for notes. Let's do this as... I never can remember how to do these right. Let's do light blue. So B, and then we want a... No, we want a capital L for loot with a colon, and then we want a C for light cyan, or a B. Let's do a B. And then the text is thermos in, we'll just do thermos kitchen. All right, I've got a map note on that for me. A jar with some sugar in it. That would be great, but I just can't carry it. Okay, honey. Honey is high calorie. Chili powder, salt, bunch of salt. Okay, I'm not going to change my note, but... Well, or will I? Note. Note preview. Yeah, it's got that capital L. So let's do thermos, salt, kitchen. Salt's not going to go bad. A thermos isn't going to go bad. That would be something I'd be interested in getting. Pipe cleaner is good for making a gun cleaning kit. I would love that cast iron pot, but there's no shot that we're going to be able to carry that around right now. Let's close that because we know people are out there. All right. Not bad. Not bad. All right. We got one dum-dum here. Where you got, dum-dum? Fat zombie way to the north. I mean, we're kind of in, and this is a really good spot. If we get into trouble, we can run into the woods and hopefully lose them, although that's a little bit thin for that. Where is this other guy, though? That definitely wasn't the fat zombie making that noise. Okay, those are both locked. Alright, as long as we only hear that fat zombie. Have we attracted him yet? No, but we should soon. Okay, we have. Alright, come here, buddy. We'll give him a second to come on down. Shh, shh. We'll be there soon. We'll be there soon, buddy. You just wait your turn patiently. I gotta deal with this guy. I just don't want him to make so much noise that other things come to investigate. All right, come on down. Nice. Much slower than you, has some minor bleeding. Okay, if it was major bleeding, I might walk him out. Nope, we don't need to be. We're not in a hurry. We're not in a hurry. Just take it. We get safely. Okay, you send the fat zombie reeling for 42 damage. Critical. Stunned and bad bleeding. Alright, you know what? Oh, we are getting hot. I bet you that's because of our hockey mask. Okay, you gonna bleed out, buddy? Yeah, there you go. Memory card, USB, a faux fur coat, and a kilt. Okay, well, I put you out of your misery. Don't worry about it. Alright, and then this guy. Zombie 6 tiles. Okay, yep, that's her. Alright, I'm gonna grab that. Move that piece of furniture to give me some terrain to fight with here. Okay, 43 damage, and we hit him in the arm. Almost dead, downed and bleeding. Okay, I was hoping I could just bleed her out, but that's okay. Caffeinated chewing gum, a leather wallet. Negative. And actually, well, what do we got? Painkillers, yes. Antacid, eh. Cough syrup, eh. Band-aids do not fit in any of my pockets. Let's unload the band-aids. Okay, we have 9 band-aids on us. Band-aids are smaller than the package they were in. We already have some cotton balls. Can I activate? No, I can't activate a toothbrush. What was that? Nails. Alright, I mean, nails have their uses for sure, but it's not what I need at the moment. A filter mask. I mean, cool, but again, it's just not what we're after. Football armor. Football armor. Huh. And in good shape. 26 coverage. Really good bash. Some cut, some stab. I think I will. Alright, what are you going to conflict with? Just my flannel jacket. Can I... how do I do that? I want to take my flannel jacket. Take off. Grab. Oh, I can't carry it. Alright, I'm going to wear the flannel jacket. We're going to take that back to the bike. A, it's very classic. And B, we may need some warmth at some point. Okay, so super glue, long strings. I don't need both things of painkiller. We'll just keep the 2 on us. Raw potato, the honey. And we need to put our flannel jacket. Okay, it's all in there. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, so torso. So we have a football armor, a utility vest, and an axe holster. Our torso encumbrance is 18. I really would like to take out this utility vest, but I just can't. I really just can't. So we're a little bit extra encumbered here, but we have good head armor, good face armor, and good body armor. We may be running too much encumbrance at this point. Maybe I'll have regrets later, but it feels like a good idea to armor up when you can. All right, well, it looks like we have an area that we can work. We can work our way. We have the end of the road, so we have a way out. We could run south and maybe lose them and then circle back to our bike if we have to. And our bike, we can just drive away. We're not stuck here or anything. Yeah, there's the coop. We could even sleep in that coop if we had to. I don't love it, but we could. Forest. Sewage treatment plant. All right, there can be some interesting things there. We've really... I'm looking for something, a blanket that I could make into a bag or a backpack. Because as you see, we're just instantly filling this as soon as I grab a couple items. If we didn't have this bike, my loot goblin side would have already been crying. But he'll have to do that next time, because we were out of time again. So Larry survives the morning. It's not even noon yet, but we're in a decent place. We've had food, we've had some water, we've had a few kills, we're not severely damaged. We're a little tired, like we're heading off afresh, but not miserably so. So overall, I would say we've had a pretty good day. Beyond that, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like on the video. If you have any comments or thoughts, these are probably going to be recorded quite a ways ahead of time, but I'm always interested to learn things, even if it's retroactively, that I can use in the future. If you're not subscribed, I hope I've earned your subscription. I'd love to have you back. And as always, if you want to support the channel, always leave a super thanks here. Join me live for a super chat. Check out the channel memberships that do get you early access to videos like this or other videos that I'm working on at the time. Or you can always check out the Patreon linked in the channel info. All right, survivors, Larry and his new football armor out.